It's usually around 2 in the morning when people look this stuff up. Not at noon. Not when everyone's awake, pretending they're fine. 2 in the morning. That's when the house is quiet. That's when your phone feels heavy. That's when your brain stops protecting you with distractions. That's when people ask questions they don't say out loud. And if you found this at that hour, or something close to it, you're not weird, you're human. This isn't a motivational podcast. This isn't a success story. This is just a place to sit for a few minutes and hear another voice. I didn't make this to tell you my whole story. I've done that before. People always want the highlight reel or the trauma reel. That's not what this is. This is about the moments behind closed doors. The moments nobody films. The moments where you're staring at the ceiling or the wall or your phone and thinking, what happened to me? What if this doesn't work out? What if I'm already behind? I know those questions. I've lived those. I've lived them. I know those questions. I've lived them. And I realized something over time. A lot of people are asking the same questions. They're just asking them quietly. WheelWorldLove exists for that quiet. I've had nights where I've felt completely removed from the rest of the world. Not dramatic, not dangerous, just separated. Like everyone else got a rule book, and I missed the meeting. You don't always have to feel sad in those moments. Sometimes you just feel blank. Sometimes you feel alert but stuck. That's the part nobody warns you about. People talk about rock bottom like it's loud. For me, it was quiet. A lot of sitting. A lot of watching time pass. A lot of wondering if momentum ever comes back on its own. And what helped wasn't a breakthrough moment. It was realizing I didn't need to solve my entire life at 2 in the morning. I just needed to get through that hour. If you're listening to this, you might be someone who searches things like, what do I do now? Why do I feel disconnected? How do people start over? You might not even type full sentences, just fragments. And you don't really want answers. You want reassurance that you're not broken. I can't fix anything for you, but I can tell you this. Nothing is wrong with you for asking those questions. They don't mean you're weak. They mean you're awake. If you're watching this on YouTube and there's gameplay in the background, that's intentional. Sometimes it's easier to listen when your eyes have something gentle to land on. No jump scares, no screaming thumbnails, just motion. Life keeps moving even when we feel paused. You don't have to look at me. You don't have to comment. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to look at me. You don't have to comment. You don't have to subscribe. Just exist here for a bit. WheelWorldLove isn't about inspirational. WheelWorldLove isn't about inspiration. It's about reality without the pressure to perform. Some days you're productive. Some days you're not. Both days count. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. I'm here to tell you that you're allowed to take it one small unit at a time. 1 hour. One decision. One breath. 1 hour. One decision. One breath. That's enough. If this episode found you at night, if this episode found you at night, or during a quiet moment, or when you didn't know what else to listen to, I'm glad you're here. You don't need to figure out anything right now. You don't need to figure out anything right now. You don't need a plan tonight. Just know that someone else has sat in that same quiet and made it through. Just know that someone else has sat in that same quiet and made it through. I'll be back with another episode soon. Until then, be gentle with yourself. That's not quitting. That's surviving.